Graduates step down from the podium, diploma in hand, and head to their new apartment and job, ready to conquer the world. As a new graduate, you are now responsible for financial adulting. You may feel like you're finally free, free from your parents and free from school. But to be truly free, you must achieve financial freedom. If you want to succeed financially and not live paycheck to paycheck forever, regardless of your income, you must learn about money and understand how to not only pay your bills on time, but really manage your money or prepare yourself for a lifetime of financial struggle. If you didn't learn these basic money skills during your school years, you can thank social media, where there's a ton of information out there and you can quickly educate yourself. If you don't, you could end up in a vicious cycle of earning and spending without ever securing your financial future and having the freedom and options available to build a life of wealth. You may, of course, be lucky and stumble across good fortune, but for most of us, being successful requires a series of wise choices, disciplined planning, and taking thoughtful actions every day. Welcome to Gray Skies Media, and we're here to help you invest in your future. Please do us a favor and hit that like and subscribe buttons for more content like this. Please understand that for most of us, these simple concepts will make the difference between wealth and those who struggle financially, regardless of how smart you are or your college GPA. Let's review the basics of financial literacy. Know that understanding and actioning these will be one of the most powerful tools you will ever have. Number 1. Understand and acknowledge money is important. For some, this may sound selfish or materialistic. It's not. Money allows you to pay your bills, be a contributing member of society, be generous to others, and pursue your interests. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does buy freedom and a better quality of life. Money not only gives you the freedom to choose the location of a well-deserved vacation, but it also gives you the freedom from financial stress and provides a comfortable retirement. Number 2. No one owes you anything. This may sound harsh, but it's important to grasp. Self-made millionaires know it takes work to build wealth. No one owes you a job and no one owes you money for retirement. If you want to succeed at personal finance or anything else in life, know that success is born solely out of consistent, wise decisions each day. We aren't owed any form of success. We create it for ourselves by taking the next right steps. It's the accumulation of positive choices that manifests success in our lives. Of course, there's never a guarantee of success. But making good decisions and taking appropriate actions are a required building block. If we don't make consistently good choices and follow through with actions, we won't create success for ourselves. And it's up to us and only us to create it. Number 3. Delayed gratification. Why is delayed gratification important? The ability to hold out now for a better reward later is an essential life skill. Delayed gratification allows you to do things like forego impulse items to save for a vacation, eat a salad to enjoy dessert, or take a lateral job as a step to the job you really want. Unfortunately, not everyone can successfully practice delayed gratification as adults. Many of us suffer from impulse spending, not understanding the consequences of every dollar spent, and forgetting that a dollar borrowed today will cost much more than a dollar tomorrow, resulting in many unnecessary purchases, draining your bank account for momentary pleasures. The rich understand that building wealth takes time and patience while working hard to achieve their goals. They know that eventually their hard work will reap big rewards. The majority of people prefer short-term pleasures like constantly shopping, buying an expensive car, or a dream house. We must work hard consistently every day and be patient for the big picture, rather than sit back and simply hope our ship will come in. Number 4. Define your future. If you're fresh in the job market, you may not be able to see further ahead than what you will be doing next Friday night. You're young, and you have lots of time to think about your future, right? Well, yes and no. At a young age, children are taught to set goals. In school, those goals usually progress from remembering to do your homework to getting grades you'd be proud to show your parents. As you grow older, these educational goals usually get larger and more important, such as getting a good grade on the ACT SATs or getting accepted into your dream college. Similarly, financial goals progress from small menial tasks to larger, more important objectives. Financial goal setting is vital to achieving your life's goals. The dreams and desires you have are usually only achievable if you have the financial capacity to make them happen. And having that capacity means creating a roadmap of how you'll get there. Without defining your future and creating your roadmap, you'll never get there. Number 5. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. One of the most important concepts of building financial independence is understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. If these terms are new, assets are the things that generate income, and liabilities deplete your bank account. For example, if you buy a house and you rent it out to someone, it's an asset because it generates rental income every month. If you buy a house to live in, then it's a liability because it takes money out of your bank every month. Understanding this difference can determine if we become rich or poor, and why some people earning the same salary end up being rich while others stay poor. For example, let's say that we have two people making the same salary, but each has a very different spending habit. The first one pays the bills and then proceeds to spend the rest on buying expensive clothes, the latest technology, and eating out frequently at expensive restaurants. They buy their dream house and luxury car. They spend their money on things that make them look wealthy, but behind the scenes, they have no savings and have a lot of debt. The second person buys a modest home, a modest car, the necessities, and rarely splurges on impulse items. Behind the scenes, this person has savings, money in investments that continue to grow, allowing them to buy more assets and grow their wealth. In 10 years, the first person will be wallowing in debt, but the second person will have assets that generate cash flow. These two people will be in two completely different places, all due to their spending habits. Robert Kiyosaki calls this looking good but going nowhere, which means poor people spend their money to look rich while actually being poor, while rich people look poor while still building wealth. It's true that many wealthy people have nice things, big houses, and fancy cars. Poor people use their own money or go into debt to buy their luxuries, while the wealthy use the money earned from their assets to buy luxuries. If you want a car that costs you $600 per month, then it's time to build another asset that generates you $600 or more per month so your bank account remains intact when buying this liability. Number 6. Manage your money. From number 5, you can see why it is important to make wise choices in your spending. The most basic steps to do this are: create and stick to a budget. Live below your means. Save, both for emergency funds and investments. Make sure you're insured: health, life, car, home, or renters. Pay your debts and maintain a healthy credit score. Take calculated risks and invest. Without taking these steps, it will be difficult to buy assets which will have a huge impact on your ability to build wealth. Number 7. Look for ways to increase your income. Many of us think that once we land a job, that is it, we have an income. But just having a job is not your only option. The wealthy understand that you don't only need to reduce your expenses, but you need to build multiple income streams, not only to increase your income, but to offset risk in case something happens to your job. Millionaires typically have 7 income streams. You can build additional income streams by having money work for you, like building a business and leveraging the time of other people as employees, leveraging online systems that provide automation, or using money to buy assets that generate income for you. Most poor and middle class people only know one way of making money, which is typically exchanging time for money. Develop an abundant mindset that focuses not only on living within your budget and saving money, but looks for opportunities to increase your income through multiple avenues. Number 8. Continue increasing the value you offer. It's simple. The more value you offer, the bigger income potential you have. A powerful way to make money is to solve other people's problems. The bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. It's no secret that the most successful people in the world have solved problems in the world. Oprah Winfrey, Larry Ellison, and Howard Schultz are examples of people who came from humble backgrounds, found a niche, worked hard to create value, and became billionaires. Most people focus on getting paid based on tasks, while the rich focus on providing results and solving problems and are paid based on the value they provide. Number 9. Develop good habits. Those who have built wealth on their own know that wealth is built by what they do consistently over time. In order to achieve financial wealth, they must work and carry out their plans on a consistent basis. It's not just about taking action once or working hard once, but doing it over and over again for a long period of time. And the best way to do that is by building good habits. Build habits of saving, controlling your spending, learning, and looking for opportunities. If you're just starting out, you may feel free from the thumb of your parents and the educational system, but in the words of Rich Dad, Poor Dad author, you never have true freedom until you have financial freedom. What do you think about the video? Please let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on that bell icon so you never miss an upload. See you on the next one.